Welcome to the breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today I'll be talking to you about a book entitled Society Wives by a new author to me. Her name is Renee Danielle Flagler, Flagler. I'm going to put the link under the video for anyone who wants to check it out. It is a book that is from Brown Girls Books. That is Victoria Christopher Murray and Rashonda Tate Billingsley. This is my first book by Renee. However, definitely did not disappoint. And I'm looking forward to reading any additional works that she may have. As many of you may know, a couple of years ago, I want to say maybe 2 years ago on Black Friday, Brown Girls Books had this $1.99 sale. All of their books, Brown Girls Presents books, were $1.99. So I picked up all of the books, of course, to support, authors. And I said I would get to them. Well, little by little, I've been hearing so much about these books, but Society Wives definitely stood out to me. So I picked it up, and my kind of book. It's about four couples, and as the title says, they are society wives. They wives of NFL players, very successful men, and they are successful in their own right as well. And what happens is, in the midst of them trying to remain society wives or remain keep up the status, we find that they have everyday problems just like everybody else. There's one couple that's dealing with addiction. You have one that's dealing with financial problems. You have another couple dealing with infidelity, of course. So there are so many twists and turns in this book. Drama on every single page. But the one underlying theme within this book that I think is so important to note is sisterhood. These women come together because they have an inkling of what's going on. And of course, if you were, raised in a black household such as mine, whatever goes on in this house stays in this house. So you didn't share it, either because you were embarrassed or, it just wasn't anybody's business. But, hopefully we've come to the point in life where we know that sometimes it is necessary to tell outsiders what's actually going on within the home. Or hopefully they'll know you enough to detect that something's wrong. So in this particular case, they did have some ideas of what was going on, and they tried to be there for one another. And I love that about this book, the sisterhood. And they actually came together at the end. And the outcome may not have been what they thought it would be, or what any of us as the reader would have thought it would have been. I can't give the book away. I don't want to give it away because I want you to go and pick it up for yourself. But I want you to know that I likened it to a primetime soap opera. So you remember how back in the day, Dynasty would come on, Knots Landing. Now we can equate it to like an Empire, How to Get Away with Murder, Star, what's another one? The list can go on and on. Well, I liken it to that because there's just drama that will keep the reader enthralled, definitely keep you interested. And for me, and I want to say for me, it was a 5-star read. And the reason why I say that is because we stress book reviews here, and I've heard, or I've seen posts where people say, this was a 5-star read, but it's not keeping my attention. And I've heard that amongst my circle as well. But what I want to stress is that what may be a 5-star read for me may not necessarily be a 5-star read for you for various reasons. You may not be looking for the things that I'm looking for. It may be the space that you're in at that particular time in your head. It may not be doing it for you, and that's okay. That's why we are all entitled to our opinion. But I definitely gave this book a 5-star review. And I just want you guys to go and pick it up, especially if you have been following my reviews and you've been somewhat feeling the same way I've been feeling about some of these books. I would recommend this one. It's more entertainment, but again, the theme of sisterhood is what, and strength, having to overcome a lot of the things that these women had to overcome is remarkable. So, Society Wives by Renee Danielle Flagler. I want to take the time to thank everyone who has been following my literary journey here, as well as Diamond's Literary World. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and also thank you for recommending it to a friend. It means everything to me. It's all about showing support, and if I can support you guys in any way, i.e. read one of your novels, do a review on a book that you think is noteworthy, let me know. Drop me a line in the comments section, inbox me. That's Diamond's Literary World on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, here, wherever Diamond's Literary World is. Please feel free to contact me, inbox me, and until next time, be blessed.